animal exploitation. Those two dogs at the front are very unnaturally positioned for attention and to pose with money. He forces them into that position. They do not do that willingly. I told him earlier to get away from the noise. He was right in front of this daiquiri shop that had like blaring bass music, and at least he moved out of, you know, it really makes me sick. sometimes when I see people that share resemblances to me, and when I see them behaving very badly or without any class, it affects me because I think it affects my kind. And I wonder if anybody else feels the same way. Do they feel that, other people who look like them and represent them, do they feel that when, they're acting in a very poor manner, do they feel like it represents them? What the hell was that? That was an example, huh? Yep. I'm just very, very conscientious of like what I represent in public. But I think a good majority of people do not have those feelings. Here's an Alice Cooper song. I promote anti-reproduction, and by promoting anti-reproduction, this is prevented. The dumbing down of a culture, the dumbing down of America. If the people from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s could just witness the decline and the devastation that has occurred, over just a few decades, and I'm just glad. I'm just glad I'm exiting, next 10 or 20 years or sooner, hopefully. It's really, really, really sad. And it's really hard to, find a haven. Find, perfection. But consumerism, breeding, worshiping religious worship, and then just the decline of culture. But there's no going back. Definitely no going back now. The only way you can insulate yourself from all the bullshit and the ghettoization is to get the best hotel you possibly can in one of the last remaining frontiers of America. And I'm not going to mention that city because I don't want everybody going there. Maybe everybody should just stay in Louisiana. Keep the riffraff in Louisiana. Just let the rest of the country thrive. What a mess. And you know what? This isn't even like a holiday. I mean, this is Easter weekend. I mean, this is nothing like Mardi Gras or Thanksgiving when the Saints play, or Jazz Fest. However, Jazz Fest does bring in some very, very high quality musicians, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers are coming back this year. That's one group that I really, 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 really want to see. But for some reason they don't tour. They don't come to my area. I think they stay on the West Coast. And they've done at least 2 Jazz Fests that I'm aware of. But Jazz Fest, I mean, I'm getting up there in age. It's kind of hard to compete when you're stomping all over people trying to get a place and standing up in a concert. It's basically you're standing up, and it rained so hard last time it actually flooded. Jazz Fest was flooded. Pools of water. Everybody was soaked. And the smart people, they wore rubber shoes and several layers of, and there's somebody that's sleeping. I don't know what's wrong with I'm not supposed to have this flash on, but what a mess. Kind of ruined my video. I hate when the flash just, automatically turns on, because it's much more crisp than this. Oh, let me tell you about this Walgreens here. I've never in my life seen a Walgreens where everything was under lock and key. And even Bounce fabric softener was under lock and key. And that just goes to show you about the cultural change and just the dynamics that go on in this city currently. Everything was under lock and key, like literally the staff had to get things for you. It was incredible. And just down Bourbon Street, one of the nice, famous hotels had burglar bars and a glass window, and adjacent to the burglar bars. So that was a new sighting. And that just goes to show that that things are on a downward spiral. But you know what I say? After us baby boomers are gone, let the rest of the world, let the ones that are young and living, let them take over the world. I wish I was a fly on the wall to see it, just to see the ultimate decline.
Stop playing with me, fuck! Please, man. Told you to stop playing with me, man. Fuck!
And that was a female cop. Yep. Unbelievable. And you know, that's male violence. Male violence. So, yeah, Canal Street, it is pretty seedy. And you know, it was seedy like 10 years ago, but it has an element of like lack of safety now. Anyway, I'm going in for the night.